Welcome to IBN India Business News. For June Week 3, 2024. IBN is a weekly business news capsule for various segments comprising business leaders, managers, researchers, scholars, business management students and teachers. IBN presents each week's important business events across various sectors in a sequential manner for convenient consumption of information. Advertising, research, consulting. Tata Consultancy Services, HDFC Bank, Airtel, and Infosys are the 4 Indian companies that have secured positions in the top 100 most valuable brands globally, according to the Kantar Brands 2024 report. Creative Land Studios announced AIG India JV with David Unger to promote Indian talent globally and facilitate collaborations with international artists. NACL has appointed EY as the investigation agency to conduct a forensic audit to investigate certain irregularities flagged by the statutory auditors with regard to receivables. Auto. Bhavish Agarwal-led Ola Electric Technologies has received market regulator SEBI's nod for its initial public offering to raise 7,500 crore rupees, which makes Ola Electric the first ever Indian EV two-wheeler maker to file for an IPO. Tata's Punch EV and the Nexon EV have achieved the 5-star Bharat NCAP safety rating. German auto component supplier ZF Group sold 1.425 million shares, or a 7.5% stake, in its Indian subsidiary ZFCVCS India, which was intended to increase liquidity and financial flexibility for future growth initiatives in the Indian market. Tata Motors own Jaguar Land Rover and its Chinese joint venture partner Chery Automobile Company Limited signed a letter of intent to license the Freelander brand to their joint venture for the development of electric vehicles in China. TVS Motor Company has recently announced a significant collaboration with CSC Grayman e-stores, marking a pivotal step in enhancing accessibility to its 3-wheeler commercial vehicle range. Aviation. Fired SpaceX workers sue Elon Musk over workplace abuses, in which they charged Elon Musk and SpaceX with sexual harassment, discrimination, retaliation, and wrongful termination. Boeing is investigating a quality problem with its undelivered 787 Dreamliner planes after discovering that some fasteners were incorrectly installed on the jet's bodies, adding to the aircraft maker's woes. The Brazilian aircraft maker, Embraer, is in talks to sell E2 regional jets to LATAM Airlines Group and Gol Linhas Aéreas Intelligence as the plane maker looks to almost double annual revenue to $10 billion by 2030. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. Core. Tata vows to continue with Port Talbot transformation plan amid investment concerns over its £1.25 billion investment in British steelmaking, due to policy differences expressed by the Conservative and Labour parties. Adani firm Ambuja Cements acquired 100% shares of Penna Cement for 10,422 crores. Sundram Fasteners, a leading auto parts manufacturer, has secured around 4,000 crore rupees worth of EV orders, with more contracts in the pipeline, looking into a bullish EV market. The National Mineral Development Corporation, India's largest iron ore producer, unveiled a new 150 crore rupees research and development centre in Hyderabad, which is intended to advance innovation in mineral processing and sustainable steel technology. Hinduja Group, to fund its acquisition of Reliance Capital, has mandated 361 to arrange 5,000 crore rupees through non-convertible debentures, with the remaining 2,300 crores to be secured by Barclays. ONGC and Indian Oil signed a MOU to establish a small-scale liquefied natural gas plant near the Hatta gas field in the Vindhyan Basin. Finance. Life Insurance Corporation of India is planning to acquire one of India's 5 private standalone health insurance companies to secure a beachhead in the country's growing health insurance market. IIFL Securities Limited has granted 369,500 stock options to its identified employees under the IIFL Securities Employee Stock Option Scheme, 2018, in a move to improve employee engagement. Paytm and Zomato have held talks to acquire the former's movie ticketing and events business, with an assessed valuation of rupees 1,500 crores for Paytm Movies and Paytm Insider verticals. LIC is planning to sell some of its premium commercial buildings and land across the country to raise $6 to $7 billion. Insurtech startup Insurance Deco is in early-stage discussions to raise $100 to $150 million through a mix of primary and secondary transactions and has appointed Avendus Capital to facilitate this process. Government regulators. NCLT admits Pune-based Kian Healthcare under insolvency over dues worth 1.14 crores, allegedly attributed to the albendazole tablets made using raw material of poor quality, causing financial debacle. CCI has approved the acquisition of certain share capital of WeWork India Management by Real Trustee Advisory Company, Bolrado Venture Partners and other independent co-acquirers. SEBI has asked Religare Enterprises to seek statutory approvals necessary for an open offer by July 12, following Berman Group's allegation that the Religare board and chairperson Rashmi Saluja were blocking the open offer. Healthcare and pharma. Addressing a key concern of elderly people living on their own, Imoha, a personalized elder care company, has joined hands with alarm monitoring and response services firm vProtect and launched a paid 24/7 emergency response service for senior citizens. Matrix Pharma has acquired Viatris API business for 1,445 crore rupees, funded by KSSF2, which will make Matrix the second largest Indian API player with a global presence in antiretroviral APIs. Nestlé India's board of directors approved continuing to pay a 4.5% royalty to its Swiss parent company, Société des Produits Nestlé SA, instead of increasing the rate to 5.25% over 5 years. The Food and Drug Administration has approved a new vaccine from Merck & Company, called Capvaxive, that protects against 21 types of the bacteria that causes pneumococcal disease. Hospitality and tourism. Interglobe's Miro hotel brand is set to enter the European hospitality market beginning mid-July in Paris, followed by Barcelona in August, and will continue back-to-back launches into 2025 with London and Vienna, as per the CEO of Miro, Nina Gupta. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. Media entertainment. Pocket FM teams up with 11 labs to launch advanced AI audio series, ranging from multilingual support to efficient content creation, towards making high-quality audio series accessible to a global audience. Realty, infra, logistics. Brigade Group announces ambitious expansion in Chennai with 8,000 crore rupees outlay, towards developing a diverse array of residential and commercial projects, set to feature the tallest skyscrapers in the city. The International Monetary Fund said that Argentina will move real interest rates into positive territory and ease currency controls as the crisis-prone nation seeks to continue a slowdown in price increases and protect its foreign exchange reserves. Prestige Estate Projects Board has approved raising of funds through issuance of equity shares by way of qualified institutional placement for aggregating up to 5,000 crore rupees in one or more tranches. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. Retail. Handpicked, Swiggy's premium grocery delivery service, which was piloted in 2023 in a few zones in Bengaluru and shut down, has now been revamped as a new quick commerce category, under quick commerce vertical, Swiggy Instamart. Tira, Reliance Retail's beauty retail platform, has introduced its skincare brand, Kind, co-founded by Myra Kapoor, which offers 3 categories of formulations focused on improving skin barrier health. Zomato launched a new feature which allows users to check the number of live orders placed all over India in its app. Flipkart is gearing up to introduce its new quick commerce initiative, Flipkart Minutes, which will mark the company's third foray into this rapidly evolving market, throwing a challenge to Blinkit, Zepto, and Instamart. Adidas has signed a lease deal for its first global capability center in India, taking up around 45,000 square feet of space in Chennai, which is also the first center by the company in Asia outside China. Startup. Battery Smart, India's largest and fastest growing battery swapping network, has raised $65 million in a Series B funding round led by Leapfrog Investments. The NCLT has prevented Byju's from the ongoing second rights issue until the main petition is resolved, requiring Byju's to keep all funds collected from the second rights issue in a separate escrow account. Vivriti Asset Management, a credit-focused asset manager, has launched a new alternative investment fund called Diversified Bond Fund Series 2, with the aim of investing 2,000 crore rupees in mid-sized companies. Ice cream company Go Zero has raised $1.5 million in pre-series A funding, which was led by previous investors, DSG Consumer Partners, Sama Capital, and V3 Ventures, and angel investors like Arjun Bakayosva. Venture capital firm General Catalyst acquired New Delhi-based early-stage investor Venture Highway to expand its presence in India's startup ecosystem, with plans to invest $500 million to $1 billion. The car rental company, Hertz Global Holdings Incorporated, is looking to raise $750 million in a two-part junk bond offering as it works to bolster its balance sheet after a misstep on its electric vehicle fleet. Tech. OpenAI doubles annualized revenue to $3.4 billion, says report, with $3.2 billion coming from products and services. An additional $200 million is expected from offering AI models through Microsoft Azure. Apple is being sued in California for allegedly paying over 12,000 female employees in the company's engineering, marketing, and Apple Care departments lesser than male counterparts. Google loses bid to end U.S. antitrust case over digital advertising and must face trial on U.S. antitrust enforcers' claim that the search engine illegally dominates the online advertising technology market, as ruled by federal judge. TCS was slapped with a $194.2 million fine after a U.S. court ruled that the company used proprietary software from Computer Sciences Corporation, CSC, to develop its banking platform. Wipro has refuted reports of bagging multi-million-dollar contract with Standard Chartered in a recent regulatory filing. Nvidia's market value soars with a 1,100% share increase, fueled by AI fervor and rapid growth, making it the world's most valuable company following a staggering rally in its shares. Accenture has secured $900 million in generative artificial intelligence project bookings, bringing the total to approximately $2 billion in Gen AI deals for the first 9 months of the current fiscal year. Telecom. Bharti Airtel has prepaid Rs 7,904 crores to the Department of Telecom, Government of India. Vodafone Idea looks to urge the government to convert into equity the annual installment for spectrum payments for fiscal 26-27 that will fall due after the moratorium ends by September 2026. Britain's Vodafone Group will sell a 9.94% stake in Indus Towers through a bulk deal at a price range of 310 to 341 rupees per share, valuing the transaction between $996 million and $1.1 billion. Find the video useful? Like, share, and subscribe. See you next week. Till then, stay curious, stay informed.